Hey, what's up? I had this crazy idea. I'd like to know your comments, so leave them if you have any. So, we know that God, exists in past, present, and future. He's sort of outside of time, so he sees everything all at once. It's really hard for us to understand what that even means, past, present, and future. And I just had this crazy thought that maybe might sort of explain it in a way, but using actual physics and science, as crazy as that sounds. So you have the Earth, you have outer space, and then you past outer space you have God's realm or heaven, the third heaven, which I explained in a different video how there are three heavens. So God exists really, really far away from us, but it's a physical location, as I believe it. It's in the far north. It's an actual physical location that God exists. Well, um, the like there is light travels at a certain speed. It is literally called the speed of light. So if some object is 100 light years away, the way you see it is the way that object appeared 100 years ago. That's really crazy. So that kind of really messes with your sense of time. Like we don't really understand that because we're on Earth and we don't have these problems. We don't have time travel and any of that. But so an object's 100 light years away, you see it the way it is 100 years ago because it takes 100 years for that light to travel to you. In theory, this is how it works with physics. So if this is all true, and this is really how everything works, like if you could theoretically see heaven right now, you would be seeing it, I don't know, billions of years ago, how it was. And if God looks at us, then he sees us as if we were billions of years ago. It's kind of weird. I don't really know how to explain it, but because of these massive distances in outer space, um, that could explain for some of these weird anomalies of time and how light, it takes time for light to travel, and that would kind of mess with your sense of time. So I don't really know how to explain any of this because I'm not a physicist, but it was just some crazy thought I had that potentially the fact that God is really far away from us and that like it's an actual physical distance that could somehow explain all of this stuff about past, present, future being at the same time. All these differences. Um, but yeah. So anyway, if you have any thoughts or comments on this topic, just like to know what you think. See you next time.